The story begins with Winter Beer Fest 2020. It was the middle of March. It was an absolute beautiful day. And it was a week before the state shut down. And we just had a great beer fest right before St. Patrick's Day. And then we hit COVID, and everything kind of came grinding to a halt.
Steve Lansway, Stone Arch Brew Pub.
Awesome. How did COVID impact the collaboration between breweries in the Fox Valley?
Well, when COVID first hit and all of us were shut down, we kind of communicated back and forth, what can we do together? We came up with the drive-through concept. We ran 3 very successful drive-throughs and just really strengthened our core as similar businesses, and we realized we're stronger together than on our own. So looking forward to future opportunities as well.
The idea of this collaboration was, as we're coming out of COVID, that we wanted to try to do something all together to kind of celebrate, hopefully, the ending of this pandemic. And I thought maybe we could do a beer together.
Because of the pandemic, our cohesiveness and togetherness has, gone up several levels. So you caught me on a brew day. I'm Ben Fogel, owner, operator, and head brewer at Appleton Beer Factory. Really, it's an excuse to hang out with each other, honestly, because otherwise we don't have enough time really to get together and maybe have a beer or two. And so with things starting to get more open and busier, Dan from Bare Bones specifically was like, hey, maybe it's time for another actual broad collaboration with each other, beer collaboration with each other. Has decided to land on a nice light beer, and Kolsch certainly is one of the lightest styles that you can brew in the world, I would argue. And then something just to put a little nice summery twang to it is, a cucumber.
It's a super crisp, light beer, and that juicy cucumber, if that's a word to describe it, because it is juicy, hits so much different on a warm summer day. So timing wise, coming out in June in these 90-degree days is about as perfect as it gets.
Yeah, I can tell you a little bit about the beer. It's really refreshing. I mean, cucumber has been put in vodkas now for several years. A lot of people like it as a mixer that way. Of course, it's in cucumber water that a lot of higher-end restaurants are serving. But the beer itself, I think, is very crushable. Or as my beer friend Lee would say, quaffable. It's just a really easy drinking beer with a hint of cucumber, not overpowering, but not where you're thinking, I can't taste it. So I think it's balanced very well.
Stop by your favorite Fox Valley Brewery this weekend and try the new Cucumber Kolsch. It's perfect for these warm summer days, and let's have fun this summer.